God, my name is Madison, and I'm 11 years old.
Hey Billboard, it's Madison Beer, and this is Growing Up Determined. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some memorabilia from my childhood and things that shaped me into the woman I am today and things that were really key in my career, and I'm going to share some stories with you and I can't wait, so keep on watching if you want to see more. So, a few artists that influenced me as a child. I was a really big Britney Spears fan growing up, but that was when I got a bit older. And I also remember watching Lady Gaga's VMA performance. She performed Paparazzi, and that was the one where she was kind of like swinging from the rope. And I remember watching that as an 8-year-old little girl and being like, I'm so inspired by this. I need to do things like this. I have to perform and impact and inspire, and I'm just like, that performance I will always stick out in my head as such a pinnacle moment for me, because I remember just watching it and being in awe that somebody could be so artistic and so profound and push the boundaries and like send such a strong message.
I wanted to sing you Paparazzi because I'm a big fan and I love your music and I want to be just like you.
So another really impactful memory that I have from my youth is that I went to the Wax Museum. I'm from New York, and in Manhattan there's the big Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, and I went there all the time. And I was obsessed with American Idol growing up. American Idol was my dream. People all the time will ask me, what was your goal? It was always to be a singer, but my peak dream reality was to be on American Idol. Like, that was what I wanted to do. I would go to the Wax Museum and I would get up on the little karaoke stage and I would just sing my heart out, and I would be like, I am on American Idol, and it was so much fun. My life has really evolved as my career has grown, but at heart I'm still that same girl who's performing at the Wax Museum.
This is Madison. Okay, Madison, I say this with real love. She's gonna make it. Remember the name Madison Beer.
So I have a lot of really influential people from my childhood and from my past that have heavily inspired me and kept me afloat throughout the years. My grandmother being one. That's a photo that I love and cherish so much. It's a picture of my grandmother and I as a baby, and well, I'm the baby. My grandmother was not a baby here. And I love this photograph because it's really representative of my relationship with her still to this day. We always bond over jewelry, and she's very glamorous. She was kind of the one who always growing up taught me how to do my makeup and taught me how to do my hair, and she always taught me etiquette and like how to be a classy woman to the best of my abilities. And I just love this photo, and I'm wearing some of her pearls in it as well, and it's just really reminiscent of my entire life. My parents, my mom especially, has been very uplifting and supportive of me throughout the past 10 years of doing this, and she's just always been really there for me, and she's actually part of my management team, which is pretty cool because we get to have this interesting dynamic, which sometimes can be hard, but it's really nice having someone on my team who I know at the end of the day is really like looking out for me and only me.
Time moves on with the seasons, but I still can't find a reason.
I have my baby blanket. This is actually the little baby blanket, and it says thank heaven for little girls, and it's so cute. This was literally what my mom like used over her shoulder when I was a baby, and I still have it to this day. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because it always reminds me of my little brother. For whatever reason, there's a photo of me and Ryder, and it was probably the week he came home, and I was just so excited to be a big sister, and I was so excited to have a baby brother. He's just changed my life, and he's amazing, and he's my best friend, and he's actually producing, and it's really incredible to watch him grow into his own, and I hope that I start collabing with him on music stuff. So I'm very, very grateful to have such an amazing little brother, and this will always remind me of him. Even though it's my baby blanket, like, when I think about baby, I think my brother, so this will always remind me of him.
What in the world did I do to deserve such a pain in my heart?
My journey has really been driven by my determination, but it is my family and my brother that have given me a ton of strength, motivation, and motherly instincts. This is Allison, and she is my unicorn, and she is my most prized possession. Her and Bunny, I have a bunny rabbit as well, but she's always been very important to me throughout my entire life. I've had her since I was basically born. I wanted to bring her up because of how impactful she was to me, especially during the time that I was discovered on YouTube. And for anyone who doesn't know my story, which I'm sure a lot of people don't. I was discovered on YouTube when I was 12 years old, which we are coming up to the 10-year anniversary of, which is crazy to say out loud. And being a 12-year-old, 13, 14, 15, 16, these are the most confusing years of your life, I feel like, and you're still trying to figure out who you are and what you are. Having this added layer, even though I was so abundantly excited and grateful to have been given this opportunity by Justin Bieber, who had discovered me, I was also under a lot of pressure all of a sudden, and my life kind of was turned on its head. I was super confused a lot of the time. I started developing a really bad anxiety disorder, and that makes it sound like it was all bad. It was such an amazing time in my life as well, but for the bad times, this little guy got me through all of them, and still to this day does. If I have a bad night, I promise you she is in my hands and makes me feel so much better. And I think that having coping mechanisms like a stuffed animal are really great, and I'm really, really grateful to have something so sentimental to me that's been with me through such an insane journey. So what initially inspired me to begin posting on YouTube was Christina Grimmie. She was my favorite person on YouTube to watch her covers. She would blow my mind every single time. I was obsessed with her. I couldn't even fathom what notes she was hitting, the renditions that she was making of songs. I was like, this girl, there's nothing she can't sing. There's nothing she can't do. She literally blew my mind every single time. I was like, this girl is everything and more. And so she was really what kickstarted my want and my love of YouTube. And when she passed away so tragically and horribly, I was like, I'm so glad that I actually made a YouTube video, because I feel like I really I was honoring her when I did that, because she was literally what kickstarted my inspiration to make YouTube. I feel like if she didn't make YouTube videos or covers, I don't think I would have ever posted a cover. So I have so much love and respect, and I'm so just it still to this day breaks me every single moment that she's not with us anymore, because I wish I could just hug her and tell her that she literally is the reason that I did and I do what I do. And so, yeah, Christina Grimmie, I love you, and you are very missed, and you inspired me so much my entire life, and so many millions of other people. And I just, all credit to her. I would definitely not have ever posted that YouTube video if it wasn't for her. Selfish is my baby, because it was just really fun for me to finally let my emotions show on camera for the first time. I definitely also think that this song was a turning point in my career, because it was the first song that people really connected with, in my opinion, and it meant so much to me and to the fans. I feel like my career really started to take off not until the past 2 years. I feel like I was kind of in this limbo area where maybe people followed me, but they didn't really care. I don't know. And obviously I just don't think that everyone does now, but I think I actually have fans who like my music, which is super exciting. And I try not to play the numbers game though, and compare myself and do the chart thing and whatever, because I think that everyone's career is very different. And I'm really grateful for where I'm at and for all the people who support me. And I think that hopefully this album, makes things take off, I guess. But I'm just really happy about where I am, because I, for a long time, didn't feel like I was being seen or heard or respected in the industry, and now I'm starting to kind of feel that sense of, legitimacy, and it means a lot to me. I'm so grateful for where my career has taken me. This is exactly what I dreamed of doing, and I've been working for it for such a long time. I'm really enjoying the journey and the growth in my career. This is just my life. I don't know if there's ever going to be something that's going to be oh, yep, I made it, I'm good. But I'll keep you guys posted. So now that my album is finally out, over the next year, I hope, of course, to tour and see all of my fans in person. The second that I'm able to, I'm gonna get out there. But I really, my main goal is to provide a sense of healing and comfort and help in such an unsettling, weird time we are currently in. Just like this little guy does for me, I hope that my album and my music can do for you in some aspect, whether it makes you feel good, happy, lets you get a good cry out once in a while, whatever it might be. I just hope that it provides a sense of comfort and healing to anybody out there. Okay guys, so that's all from me, but thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much Billboard for having me. This was so fun to reminisce a little bit, and I want to send one last message to anybody watching. Your dreams are possible no matter how young, old, no matter what your situation is. I promise you, get out there and chase your dreams and uplift each other, be kind to one another. I love you guys. Thank you so much. My album is available now, and yeah, thank you guys.